Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Going Deeper podcast. My name is Sir Humblebottom, and I am here with the one, the only, not my co-host, Ryan does crafts in his home.
You really butchered that one.
Yeah, I'm here with Rai Craft or Nova Rays or also known as Ryan Watson.
Dude, honestly, just right now, it's just Ryan Watson. Not all that old stuff, Christ. Dude, I need to figure out my branding so bad. Need some goddamn H creative up in this shit.
Yeah, dude. You gotta, make your content exactly like Hayden wants his content to be.
It's not even just exactly like Hayden's content. It's what he wants it to be. And what exactly is that?
I don't know.
I just do a fancy title H in front of all my videos and then I'm set.
Yeah, and then that's it for the whole 10-minute video.
Oh yeah, sweet. Okay. Yeah. And then I'll just start selling hoodies.
Yeah. I guess, why the fuck do you exist?
Why do I exist?
Yeah, why do you exist?
Well, you see, when a man and a woman get together...
No! That wasn't my question.
Did we go too deep on that one? Are you asking about me as a creative or just as a person?
Yes, why haven't you killed yourself?
Oh, that's a talk. I feel like at least every creative has at least thought about killing themselves at one point. I feel like that's standard to get in.
I'm gonna have to check your suicide pass.
It's like a rewards thing, the amount of time you suicide.
It's a little coupon code.
You punch it, and then as you get to 10 or something, you come up with a good idea.
Yeah, it's a little coupon code though. It's this time the ropes are on us. Who inspired you? Or why did you create a YouTube video in the first place? One or the other.
Dude, that's a fucking interesting question because my first YouTube video ever, I still have it uploaded. It was back maybe 2013. So ages ago. Basically at the beginning of last decade. Oh my god. I'm old now. Okay. But I was just really into Minecraft and stuff at the time. I was watching all these gaming videos and I'm damn, I would actually like to do something like that. And so for the next 3 or so years of high school, I just put up gaming videos pretty much. That's how I got started.
No.
What do you mean no?
Just no.
My god.
That just reminds me way too much of when I fucking started.
That's how we all start, man. Just Minecraft videos.
No, I didn't even do Minecraft. Mine was fucking Rainbow Six Siege, and I thought I was edgy as fuck.
Ooh. That name Craft haunted me throughout the entirety of high school.
Alright, go on.
I originally put it together when I was 13, so I'm yeah, this will be fine. I don't see how anyone can make fun of me for this.
Oh, Rai Craft, Ryan Minecraft.
Yeah, the Rai was a nickname based off what my little sister used to call me back when she was a lot younger. And so I was bam, haha, Minecraft gaming channel. I'm cool.
Hey, don't worry. At least it's not Noob2568.
Hey, all I'm saying is there's a new Rai Craft on the block. I've got a predecessor.
Yeah. Our man here has a #1 fan, everybody. Let's slow clap for the retard. You have accomplished the one thing in life that I never can.
Which is?
Inspire others.
Oh my god. Do you want to tell them the story of how that... Because you're the one that found him.
Oh, yeah. I was literally
Wait, what am I supposed to be selling?
Telling them like how you found this kid.
Oh, just how I found him. Okay, I was confused.
Tell me his origin story. No,
Alright, I'll tell you the origin story. So it started back in 1924. There was a guy named Benedict Cumberbatch. He became a really well-known actor. Now, this has nothing to do with the story. I just, really love Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean... You can make me Cumberbatch.
What is that even supposed to mean?
I don't know. I had it in my head, but I couldn't get it out properly.
Okay. Well, it had to do with, my whole, Fireman video. I was trying to find your YouTube channels, like link it.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I know his old channel used to be called Rai Craft. So I'll look that up. And the first thing I see is this kid. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's like a Ryan's channel when he was younger or something. Because it's like a legit kid. And then I was like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. YouTube wasn't around then.
Dude, his videos, his latest one was uploaded 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks. He literally only just started. So basically, as soon as you started creating your Ryan Watson account,
Christ.
he created his Rai Craft account.
He saw the opportunity. He knew I was out of the Rai Craft
He
game.
is a real businessman. I shouldn't be interviewing you.
I'm old. I'm outdated now, apparently.
Okay, guys. So I'll see you all next week for when
With
I
the
interview
real Rai
the
Craft.
real Rai Craft.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I just came across this channel. I was like, oh, this guy has blonde hair and a small round face. It's probably Ryan's cousin or some shit.
Oh my god. Yes, Ryans are known for their blonde hair and round faces.
And so I sent it in the chat, fully intending it to be someone you knew.
No.
And then everyone's just like, who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah.
Why does Ryan have a son? And who is the mother?
Also, why did I name my kid my own name?
Oh yeah, that's a real question I do have. I wonder if this kid's name is actually Ryan.
Dude, what if his name's just Ben or some shit?
His name's Ben, but his YouTube channel is Rai Craft, and he links to your account.
Oh my god. Dude, that's a fucking business move right there, because the only thing that comes up when you search Rai Craft is my old channel, and
his
now this
channel.
kid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it is really, really smart. So, guys, I'm starting a new channel. It's called PewDiePie. You'll know it's me because, I hate Indians.
Oh boy.
We're starting off great, guys. We're not even 10 minutes
I
in.
can't wait for him to get an Oscar someday and then someone brings this shit up.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. I want to get an Oscar, and then someone be like, "Oh, you said some really terrible shit in the past," and then I'm like, "Yeah, no fuck." Well, what are you?
Okay, everyone, vote for Ben to get an Oscar.
No, president.
President, that's the one.
We don't even have presidency in Australia here, but
Dude,
I
you'll
want
be
to
the first.
I'm gonna be the first Australian president.
So, yeah. Basically, in summary, go give this kid a subscribe because he bloody deserves it.
Yeah, subscribe to Rai Craft. Don't subscribe to Ryan Watson.
The Nova Rays channel.
Go subscribe to the Nova Rays channel, though.
Dude, that channel is getting more views than my current channel, and it's really annoying.
Maybe that's why he created it. Because it's popping off, and he sees that it's trending, and he knows you're not uploading.
Christ.
This 10-year-old is a smarter businessman than you.
It's confirmed. You start your career now at 10, and you just retire at 20 because you're just outdated by then.
I'm almost done. My career is almost over. I'm getting close.
Yeah.
So I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
I mean, I've got my last year left. I'm turning 20 this year.
It's too late for you. I'm gonna have to put you down.
I'm gonna go to the YouTube in the sky. I mean, good on him, but he's coming into such a toxic environment.
Oh yeah.
YouTube is very much fucked.
I'm actually yeah. YouTube is nah. It's not it's so great to be you can upload anything to YouTube, but it actually saddens me that this kid who's been inspired by you, in my opinion, he just won't be able to have a career.
Oh yeah, hell no. He's pretty smart getting this far, but
Oh, sorry.
Mic crash. Subscribe.
You're just too far from it.
I know, right? Hey, what's up, guys?
Just have it closer.
Hey, what's up?
If you want to sit back,
I'm just gonna make out with the mic, guys. Hey, what's up?
No, just move it back.
Okay, it is back.
All right, there we go. Now you can sit there.
Hey guys, can you hear me now?
See?
What's up?
Mine's omnipresent, so it takes up everything.
Right. Okay.
That one's closer, it seems. So no, don't.
Hey guys.
I
Hey.
hate ASMR. Stop it. Stop it. Let's go back to what we were talking about, which was toxic and YouTube.
Yeah.
Hand in hand, same thing.
Yeah.
But it's just no one can make a career on YouTube anymore.
Not really. It's the same thing that I'll mention later with freelancing. It's one thing I reckon is the market is so oversaturated with just everyone trying to do it these days.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention YouTube just trying to stab themselves in the gut at this point.
Oh yeah. Tune into my new series that's gonna happen one day. Probably 10 years from now, because I'm still meant to upload copyright from YouTube. But it's going to be called YouTube Trainwreck. It's going to be amazing. It's basically just how YouTube is a train. And it can't stop. And it's just going to keep going until it crashes.
Pretty much. You gotta look out for the next kind of YouTube platform, really. Just kind of
yeah.
Because a lot of YouTubers are trying that. They're jumping over to places like Twitch and all these other sites and things like that.
But it's they're not the same though.
They're not really.
And you can tell. You can definitely tell. Twitch is really popping. Yeah. But even though Twitch is
it can't rival YouTube.
That's why it's not though. They're literally companies that benefit each other.
Yeah.
Mixer is a competitor for Twitch.
Yeah.
And then there's just YouTube. There's literally no one. The closest thing you have is fucking Vimeo.
Yeah.
And that's just for fucking retarded auteurs.
Don't even worry, guys. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, doesn't matter. We're all gonna be on TikTok by 2025.
Yeah, I want you guys to go and subscribe to my new favorite TikToker. His name is Mitch.
Hey, what's up, Mitch? How you going? Still single?
Who's not listening to this, and you know
I'm gonna make him listen.
it.
Any anime girls out here listening?
Oh yeah, I'll do a podcast with you, Mitch. I'll do a podcast with you about anime girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Explain to me the jiggle physics. There's just nothing that's gonna rival YouTube.
Honestly, it's gonna end up to the point because you see a lot of TV stuff popping up on YouTube now, tons of it, and so it's gonna end up being that's where a lot of the corporated videos go and stuff that.
I think it's gonna be really funny because I think the thing that's going to kill YouTube is the very thing that YouTube killed.
Yeah.
Which is TV.
Yeah, exactly.
I think TV is going to kill YouTube. And YouTube killed TV.
Pretty much. You're kind of just waiting around for the next big thing to pop out, really.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. We are very close. We've got TikTok. We've got Twitch, like they're all very similar, but they're not exactly like it.
We're kind of in the drafting phase, you know. We're kind of getting to what's going to be the next thing.
I think it's going to be something from Disney, honestly.
Really?
I think Disney.
A Disney like social networking platform.
I think so.
Everyone praise our Disney overlords when they're listening to this in about 5 years when they own the rights to our souls.
Therefore, I'm going to start running for head CEO of Disney.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you just fast track that. Like,
I'll be like, I'm going to buy his soul today, going to buy his soul.
all the souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
NordVPN, is your data protected? I don't think so because I just hacked your account.
Christ.
Next question.
Next question.
I don't even know if I've answered this one yet.
What was the question?
Probably something to do with something. This is why it's so much funner when you don't have notes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, I look like a retard, and you look like the guy who has to deal with him.
Christ. Pretty much, like, I've got a few ideas of stuff, you know, like freelancing and how fucked that is also,
yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Because just so you know, I'm a freelancer, so, you know, anyone looking for some video work, hey, you wanna slide some jobs over this way?
Slide some jobs over to my boy now.
Yeah, exactly. Give me all the jobs.
It's like
I see you needing video work.
they do it on Twitter.
What's that?
Like freelancing shit. I know a dude, The Right Opinion, he takes in editors through like DMs and stuff. He'll be like, oh yeah, if you want to be my editor, like I'll give you a test trial, and then if he likes you, he'll take you in.
Yeah, that's the thing, because so far, like, when I started back a few years ago, I used to only do, like, the mainstream sites, like, you know, Airtasker, Upwork, Freelancer. Do not use those sites. They are absolute trash.
We'll go into that later, though.
Yeah. But
I'm just saying Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
Twitter.
I'm trying to experiment with, like, new ways to freelance, because other than, like, the sites, no one actually talks about other ways to freelance.
I think it's really funny. You know how to like promote yourself on YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
And I know how to promote myself on Twitter and shit. Like we're complete opposites. Yeah. You're wanting to get jobs and I'm wanting people to see my videos.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm like slowly coming back to the YouTube game. Like I literally just filmed a video yesterday, which was interesting.
Did it go well?
It was all right. It was all right, you know, cuz it's I guess we could call this a bit of a spoiler, but, you know, it's about, you know, my journey as a filmmaker so far and then what I want to achieve going in the future. Have you seen, like, Peter McKinnon and people like that? It's meant to be this whole cinematic style thing. I don't know, because I did an interesting thing where I got some questions and I interviewed some of our friends, you know, about me and, like, weaknesses, strengths, stuff like that. I still haven't watched them yet because I can't bring myself to do that. But
I just think it's funny how I know how to do one thing and you know how to do the other. But we need like it's basically like we do need each other in a weird way.
it's the thing like we've brought up a couple times already. Like the more people work together, especially in like the creative industry, the further you're gonna get.
Oh hell yeah! Like I think it's really dumb. We are like the most connected group in uni.
Yeah, pretty much.
But like so far, we've done shit all.
Pretty much, honestly. Like
I feel as though that's for everyone.
We're only just starting to work on like a short film, and that's only like a quarter of us that are doing that.
Yeah, that's mainly because I'm just not wanting to.
See, that's the attitude right there.
But I do want to do my YouTube. I don't want to do that at the moment.
I get like not wanting to do like certain types of video things, you know, like this particular thing won't interest me, but this one will.
It's like, because I do want to do a short film with you guys in the future, but I just like, It's because it's so close to uni starting back as well.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go in and then like have a terrible experience, and then at uni I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you guys anymore.
Honestly, that is the risk of working together with people. Is that,
yeah.
you know, friendships and work, you know, lives, they're very much impossible to keep separate, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be pissed off at someone on, like, a project and then just hang out immediately after.
I mean, you can if you're me.
I mean, yeah. Ben actually hates us all. Like, he's got a knife to my throat right now.
Dude, stop exposing me. Editing that out.
Oh, of course. As if you're motivated enough to.
No way, am I? It's too much effort having to like exit audio from one side and do
Yeah.
it.
That's an interesting thing you brought up, actually, because
My procrastination.
university and like going back and doing a like creative course.
I talked to my psychologist the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like to them, I don't want to go back. Genuinely.
Hmm.
I love hanging with you guys, and I love creating things with you guys.
Yeah.
Fireman. Like, that was so fun to make.
Yeah.
Genuinely. I mean, it was shit. It was shit, okay? You
What
guys-
are you on about, guys? Go watch that right now, then come back, because it is amazing.
I feel so much shit. I like the titles.
This is why you should not promote yourself.
True. But, it's pretty trash. Bruh, like, probably my best film experience.
That's just
today.
God's work right there.
Like, Bruh is definitely my best experience on film set today.
Dude, I always end up having like so much fun on a film set. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know if you're being sarcastic there.
I'm look, it actually does depend on the crew you're working with, but a lot
Oh,
of time
yeah.
I've actually like had good experiences.
Yeah.
Except for intro to screen production. Fuck you guys.
Was that the one with Mitch?
Mitch was pretty good. I actually like Mitch in that.
Oh, okay. It's just like, I was like to my psychologist, I just don't want to go to film. Like uni.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm wasting time here. I'm going nowhere.
Yeah.
And like, he's like, well, how do you want to like, what do you want to do then? And I'm like, I still want to go, but I want to upload one video a week to my YouTube.
That's the thing they don't tell you about these creative courses. You do the course, you get a degree. What on earth is that degree going to get you? No one's going to hire you just for having a degree, especially a Griffith degree.
I mean, it does increase your chances.
It increases your chances, but you have to have chances.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I feel as though the only one in our group who's going to like get an opportunity straight out of uni is me, just because I have work experience at church. And I don't even think I'll get that.
Yeah.
Like, I highly doubt that they'll do that.
Yeah, no. It is really difficult, honestly. Because, honestly, like, I could drop out of the course right now, spend the money I was going to spend on this course, do a bunch of videos, build up a portfolio, and then apply, and I'd still have just a likely a chance to get in doing
As
the
anyone.
course as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, probably more likely than doing the course.
I mean, there'll be probably people, like, when we graduate, there'll be people our age who have done more work experience than me.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know Nathan.
Yeah.
He started uni. He did a photography course because he couldn't get into film.
Yeah.
And then he quit. And yet he's still got more film experience, professional film experience than me.
Right.
Because he started working under someone. And that's something I can't do with film, with
That's
uni.
the thing. It takes up so much time. Like, if I stick to my schedule, I'm going to uni 5 days a week. Like, for the first try.
Yeah. For first try, I'm meant to go like 6 days a week. And I'm like, stuff that. I'm only going 2.
I managed to get it down to just going to like 2 to 3. Yeah.
I was literally like, I'm only going to 2. And I said that to my mum, and my mum's like really strict.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, fuck it. Well, she didn't say that, but she was like, just don't. Yeah, don't.
'Cause,
it's
like,
a waste of time.
You got to consider this. Doing these creative projects, especially at our level, you're not earning good money for it. So you got to consider, we're doing this course. we gotta work to make money so that we can actually like survive, and we need to somehow find time to like grow our portfolio and gain more experience.
And start our careers,
Yeah, exactly.
basically. Which is like what they say the course is meant to do.
Yeah, hell no. The course has given me literally no opportunities to like do anything. Like, this is the thing. I actually applied for a job that was like through the Griffith Uni thing with someone else. No, there's too many people applying for them, so all the jobs, you like instantly lose them. And plus, they always have like their favorite, students to do projects and shit like that.
Yeah. And it's always those like second years, third years.
Yeah, exactly.
So by the time you're in third year and you still apply, they're like, oh no, this is first year. We're gonna fuck you over.
It does make you wonder, like, instead of doing like the degree, you just got like a part-time job, enough so you can earn money, and then you use whatever money you were going to use in a degree, and you just go out and like find jobs, work under people, freelance.
Like I said, that is literally what Nathan is doing. And like he's gone far. Like he's got his own like podcast now with a dude. Go subscribe to Brown Fox Media. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm not sure if they're just on Facebook. They may be just on Facebook. But yeah, go follow that. Shout out to my boy Nathan. Yeah. But I'm just like, I look at that and I'm like, I'm kind of jealous because I'm like, I want to be doing this. And I'm like, damn, but I can't.
Yeah, like, I want to be doing this. No, I need to write a like 2,000 word report on some old irrelevant film. Like,
how is me writing about cinematography actually like?
oh my god, yes, that needs to be a practical class, but like there's so many written things about it.
Yeah. Fucking Pebble Pad, such a waste of time.
Oh my god, I was joking to someone from the course last night about Pebble Pad as like a portfolio.
For all you guys who literally are confused and probably wanting to leave because we're being weird.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Pebble Pad is basically a journal, but it's not even a practical journal. It's literally, they want it to be a journal just about cinematography. And this is for your first year.
Yeah.
In Try 1. Yeah. They don't tell you what to write about. They don't tell you how much to write. They don't tell you anything. I got the same marks as my friends in the course who did less work than me. And I was just like, why did I put any effort in?
Oh, I knew from week 1 that shit was not worth putting effort in, honestly.
Yeah. I've learned now.
Dude, I did that on like the last week it was due.
Like, I've definitely learned now. I'm just like, stuff uni. I'm no longer like actually concentrating. I'm doing my own things while I'm at uni.
I think the entire time I've been at uni, I've made maybe like two films, maybe 3. Like
if
2
we're
to
counting
3.
the AV.
The AV, dude, that wasn't a film. That was just like,
yeah, it's
we
just
use
a YouTube
clips
video.
from
it's just a
movies.
fucking YouTube video at that point.
And they limit you so much in these projects. Like,
it's dumb. It's dumb.
It really is. Like, this is interesting. You brought up Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, people within our own group are doing more film stuff than we are. Like, you got people like Larry out here, Larry Vlogs. He studied business, and yet he's got a YouTube channel that's honestly being more successful than like any of ours right now.
Yeah, he's got more subscribers than me, and I'm probably being the longest apart from you.
Yeah, because who else? We got someone else in the group who's like a really photography kind of person.
Ailey.
That's
yeah.
Ailey. All the like dance crews and people she knows. Like, she's really connected.
Like, Ailey was gonna like get us some jobs at one point, and we were just like, I'm sorry to say this, but we just don't have time. Like, we
tried.
We don't have time to do the thing that we're studying to do.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, it's literally that. It's like 3 years of basically just being demotivated to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, if I didn't have you guys and you guys also having the same thoughts that I have,
Yeah.
I probably would have given up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I've always said to you, I'm not motivated. And then you say, I'm not motivated. And so we're both like, well, let's motivate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'll do something and then you do something. And like, now we're really motivated. Like, we're all doing shit.
Dude, I've for the past 2 weeks, I've been working on like 6 projects. There's no way I could do that if I was studying at Griffith right now.
Oh, yeah. These 6 months of holiday, well, not 6 months, it feels like 6 months. These 4 months of holidays are like an actual blessing.
Yeah, exactly. I love that they give us such a big gap. Like, just to, actually do our shit. Which is kind of redundant, since by the time you finish Try 2, they've beaten the joy of making films out of you so badly. Like,
I think if we have D&D and we keep motivating each other, we'll be able to stay afloat.
that's what I've found. Like, one thing that's really been pulling through for a lot of us is the fact that we have supportive friends and like this really good friend group.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, if we were all just on our own, there's no way we'd make it as far as we are now, honestly.
Oh, I would have been talking to my parents if I could quit uni and just start doing other things like YouTube or start a whole nother degree or some shit.
I probably just would have quit uni, gotten a job, and then just in my spare time hoping I can make it as a freelancer, which, as I know now, would not have gone down well.
I don't know. It's everything's just trash from the media industry. It's growing so much, but at the same time, it's so stagnant.
We're in our second year of a 3-year course, and they're still getting us to experiment with all different areas. We really should be focusing on one and nailing that down, because it would make it feel so much more worth it.
But that's literally, they only give us one elective.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so surprised. And we're only starting to learn sound.
Yeah.
This year. I'm just like, that's ridiculous. You should have been teaching us sound in the first trimester.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it's so bad. They give you no directions for sound design or anything like that.
I'm shocked to be I feel as though I'm one of the people who know sound the best in our entire course, just because I've done music and I've done podcasts and all that. And I'm not even confident with this. I hate sound. Yeah. I actually hate it. But I'm just well, no one else wants to do it, and I know how to do it, and I'm gonna get a good grade for it, so I'll just fucking do it. So I'm going into this uni course that I'm not enjoying.
Yeah.
Doing jobs I'm not enjoying, and just starting to hate film because I'm not enjoying it.
Exactly. We've got the sound design course or whatever this upcoming try. By the way, you remember the sound design guy that came and...
Is he in it?
I've been hearing that he is, and I'm calling you out. Fuck you. You don't know how to teach. I hope you get fired. Yep. I don't care if this ruins my career. I will ruin you.
Yeah, that's
No one's going to understand why I hate this guy so much.
Yeah.
But anyone I've told this story to knows.
Dude, anyone who's met him hates him.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be real. If he's teaching my class, I'm gonna fail that class because I'm just never gonna go to it. It really points out what a good lecturer and teacher can get out of you compared to a bad one. And it also brings up the issue of respect between crew members on a set.
Yeah, that was horrendous.
Because this dude was just fucking swearing at people, yelling at them, calling them idiots, It borderline verbal abuse. Just because he was the guy that knew sound and was the lecturer and superior and all that stuff.
But he wasn't even the main guy.
He wasn't, no. It was that was the instant I knew just how important treating the people you work with respect is.
Maybe it was reverse psychology.
Sure.
I know it's not because he was nice to me.
Piss off. He was nice.
But that was because I was the sound person.
Oh my god. I'll always remember we were like trying to like help out and stuff.
Oh.
And we were like just finished doing something. And he just comes over and he's like, get the fuck off the stage if you aren't doing anything. I gotta be honest, that was the closest I've ever come to killing someone. I could feel my fist forming.
That's the day I knew. He fucked up.
He fucked up.
I want to go and say, you never really answered who inspired you. That is one question I do want to know. Or did you just start?
I don't... It's a kind of funny story because I don't fully remember what inspired me to do YouTube because I was heavily into Minecraft when I first started. So I would just play Minecraft for like 12 hours at a time. That was insane.
Unedited?
No, just like I'd just play it,
Oh.
just straight up. And then like, you know, I watch a lot of old Minecraft YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft and things like that. And it's just, I was like, that's really cool. I, for some reason, want to do that. Because I didn't realize how much I liked doing film until about the end of 10th grade.
Hey, that's better than me. I didn't figure it out until like last 6 months of year 12.
It was just there in the background my entire life. Like I used to love messing around with the like video camera my folks had and like making little short films and shows and things like that. And which at that point grew into doing the YouTube gaming channel. And then, you know, year 10 comes and we're picking subjects for like next year. I'm completely lost, no clue what I want to do. But the like girl that I liked at the time, she was doing the film course, and she just goes, "Oh, you do that YouTube thing, right? You should honestly do the film course." That was enough. I was sold right then and there. I signed up, and now I'm doing film.
Okay. 100% blame Nathan. That's why I'm doing film. It's all his fault, guys. If my career gets destroyed, it's his fault for creating it in the first place.
So we've got Nathan and some chick in year 10 that inspired me.
Nathan also inspired you. Good job.
Yeah. Nathan was that chick in year 10.
Yeah, because like mine was H2O Delirious.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, H2O Delirious plays it's the reason I started gaming in the first place. H2O Delirious. I saw his Rainbow Six Siege videos and I was like to my parents, oh, can I get Rainbow Six Siege? And I was like 16 at the time and they're like, yeah, you're 16 now, sure.
Oh, I remember the classic, like, you know, oh, don't get games with guns and violence in them. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
That's not how my parents sound, by the way.
Mom, Dad, please don't kill me. But yeah, and I got that, and then I liked Dead by Daylight, but it was R18, and I was 16 at the time, and so I secretly brought it.
Police arrest him now.
I 100% think that my parents knew that it was an R18 game.
Right.
Because, like, my dad just comes along and he's like, yeah. My dad loves my videos.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I hate him loving my videos.
Why?
I don't know. It's like that whole thing where you like don't want your parent to be proud of you, but you do it at the same time.
I never know how much my like folks actually watch my videos. Like they used to watch like a few of them, but I think they were always a bit concerned about me like putting my life out there on the internet.
Yeah, that's definitely it. That's definitely a big concern of my mom. When I first started, she was like, don't do this, don't do that. Like, I wasn't supposed to do my face ever. And I was like, yeah, I won't do my face.
It was just like, change your name, don't tell people where you live, wear a face mask, wear 6 layers of hoodies.
But I was like, you know what? Now I'm 18. I'm able to do whatever the fuck I want. Like,
Honestly, it's such a like social culture now these days. Like, it's just the norm to kind of put your life out there.
Yeah.
You think Instagram, Facebook, all these things promoting
And
us to
even-
share our lives.
And even like just to random strangers. Like, I go on Amino and things. Like, you know about it, but you don't know it.
You know, I got a notification recently for a new Instagram account you created. It was,
Me?
yeah. Have you like created a new Instagram account to like troll people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did it notify people?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't know it did that.
But yeah.
So I immediately deleted all my private accounts.
But yeah, I did that, and then, but it's like, I go on there and I say hi to people. And the next minute, they're like, "Oh, do you want to date? Do you want to do this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What is our world?"
Hey, what's up, guys? If you haven't considered already, how about you subscribe to us? The link to my channel will be in the description, because now I've said that, and now Ben will have to do that.
Yeah, true.
Nah, it's way too far in the video. People have quit by now.
Oh yeah, for sure. We should like put a phrase at some point in, and if people like put it in the comments below, we'll know how far they've like gotten.
All right, this one's specifically for Jared. Jared, if you're on the, if you're still here, right? I'm not listening.
I'm not listening. Yes. Anyone listening at this point, just write "I'm not listening" in the comments.
That way, I get promoted by the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, because I'm terrible at promoting myself, at least someone
Yeah,
will be doing
you are.
it. So, guys, subscribe to my Patreon.
Jesus. I think I have a Patreon.
Oh, fuck you. Of course you do.
I don't actually like. I haven't actually put anything up. I
know
just
you
like
haven't,
logged in.
But still, fuck you.
Hmm.
I guess since we're going nowhere, we should move on to the next topic,
Yeah.
which is still YouTube.
YouTube.
Nah, I think we're done with that, honestly. I was gonna say some shit about, like, the YouTube algorithm and copyright content shit, but you don't post enough.
I don't post enough. Yeah, well, we're hopefully gonna fix that.
I'll go on about one thing.
Yeah.
I got the most ridiculous copyright claim the other day.
Yeah. Well,
Even more ridiculous than my Touch by Daft Punk claim.
Oh.
This one was when I used Don't Want to Set the World on Fire.
Oh.
And so they're like, you know what? The singer of that song's black. It's jazz. It's old. It's this song. Copyright claim this song.
It wasn't even the right song.
No! In my dispute, I literally said, sorry mate, you got the wrong song right there. If you want to copyright claim me, here's the right song. Put effort in.
Yeah.
If you're going to copyright claim me, please make it fucking interesting. Far out, I give you so many options and you still fuck it up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I've used Rainbow Connection by the fucking guy who made that. And I've used Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. And I assume I'm gonna get copyright claimed. And when I fucking do, it's not even the right song.
There was something I want to discuss with you.
Oh yeah.
What is your opinions on being in a group where everyone is actually trying to achieve the same thing, like video work and photography and all that kind of stuff?
It's scary, genuinely.
Scary? Yeah?
Because, like, you don't know if people, like, want to be in that group. Or if they're just using that group to, like, get far and then, like, fuck everyone over.
That is a genuine concern.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's really concerning. I'm waiting for this day that, like, straight people are oppressed. Genuinely, I can't wait for it. It'll be
Oh, you mean like
hilarious.
tomorrow?
No, it's going to be hilarious when straight people are oppressed, because they're going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm straight and I'm oppressed. And then I'm just going to be like, ha, now you know how the gays felt. I just think it'll be funny. I mean, they
Christ.
basically are already. People hate boomers.
Yeah.
Boomers finally understand what it feels like to be oppressed.
Look, everyone just hates everyone, really.
myself.
Ben, put the knife down. No, stop. Okay.
Freelancing probably. It's probably the next topic.
Freelancing, yeah. Have we discussed the whole like friendship thing with everyone trying to?
Oh, not really. We have D&D
Right.
and like
Dungeons and Dragons for those who don't know.
and like Alex does D&D and then like I'm starting to DM now. And I'm like, I don't want this to be like a competition. I don't want him to feel threatened. So like I'm just like, yeah, he won't be because I'm gonna be trash. I know that. I'm going to be shit.
Well, you know he does D&D to practice his script writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing it because I'm like, lol. Why not? This is a giant meme. Like, they chose me of all people to DM.
Yeah, fair.
The first person you guys are going to meet is a fucking leprechaun. And then you're gonna meet another leprechaun. And then another leprechaun. And then another leprechaun. And then another leprechaun. And then a fucking robot.
Fuck me, we're on a tangent right now, aren't we?
There's so many fucking leprechauns.
Leprechaun.
But yeah, I'm just concerned that anything I do is a competition. Because like I upload a video and then I'm like, oh guys, I uploaded a video. And then I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, this is fucking great. Oh, but I don't also want people to just like say nothing about it and just ignore it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be like, oh shit, I'm not doing anything. And like Ben is out here like creating a video that's like retarded. And like he's doing
Yeah, you're the biggest departure from the norm as far as like videos and stuff go in this group. Like a lot of the others just maintain like the same kind of style, really. Not exactly the same, but you can tell it's all variations of the same thing.
Yeah.
Which I am also guilty of. Like,
I just genuinely don't enjoy doing the same thing. Like I've got so many ideas of like different series and throwing them in and out and doing all this shit. But then I'm like, yeah, those sorts of channels don't exactly go far.
you've normally just got to stick to your one thing, and then you just kind of.
But I just don't like that.
Which sucks because, to me personally, how I work as a creative, I have all these different ideas and things I want to explore. Like, I've got all these series, but I don't want those series to be my entire career. I want to like, bam, pump that series out. Bam, do another one. Bam, after that, another one. Which, like, theoretically could be possible, but you're definitely not going to get your, like, livings off of that.
Yeah.
Depending on how successful it is.
I'm like, because like, I like making videos 100%, and like, I love making comedy videos, and I like doing other things, and I like the podcast and shit. But I also like having people view my stuff. And so it's really hard when you see like one podcast has like 150 views and you're like, oh, people like this podcast. And then the next podcast has 18 views.
It's interesting, honestly, because if you just upload and leave the video, you're never going to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like the one I upload, Fireman I uploaded. The viewership with that is terrible.
Yeah.
So like it's got 7 views, 8 views maybe now so far. And it's in my analytics, it literally says the watch time is from 0 to 0.8. The average.
That's like, click on and then click off.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the system fucking up because like I've talked to people and they have watched the whole thing because they know it. And so, like, I get confused.
Dude, literally, like, Larry, Hayden, and Jamie were watching it yesterday.
Yeah. And they like, Hayden gave me, like, feedback on it. So, like, how is it that this is the analytic, yet he's watched the whole video?
Yeah. Like, it's such a weird thing. Like, there's various different ways you can gain growth. Like, because I've uploaded for a few years, I've experienced the different kind of ways videos can take off. Like this one video I made back like 2 years ago on my original Nova Ray's channel was like, you know, a theory about, you know, Red Hood showing up on Young Justice, which is like, you know, a TV show. But I like that video is literally blown up to like 762 views currently. And like what I did for that, I just uploaded it and then maybe posted it to like a few fan pages and things like
On
that.
Reddit?
Facebook, various
See, that's
places.
the thing I find.
Like, I go to upload it on Reddit or some shit like that. I go like, because my shit's mainly comedy. I go like r/comedy, r/funny. But then there's always rules where it's like, oh, you can't upload videos here, or it's like, oh, you can't do this, and it's like, oh, if it's got swearing, we don't like that. Oh, no, please don't, daddy. Oh, daddy. And it's like, it's just so annoying. I'm just like, why do you have this platform if there's so many rules for it?
So far, it's looking like you need to be super fucking niche to, like, you know, get views. Because my next, and this is like my most popular video, has got double the amount of views, so like 1,400 views. And that's a really shit video about how to set up LEDs connected to music.
That's the thing, though. Like, people love generic content nowadays. Vlogs, they're all the fucking same. But they're like the biggest thing.
Exactly.
Gaming videos, like people watch the same people play the same game, and I'm a fucking gamer, and I'm guilty of it. So don't fucking get your tits off.
Keep your tits on, people. Hey, Vanessa, keep them on.
But I just like, I don't understand how, like, because I also watch niche content. I mean not niche. I also watch content that's like mine, where it doesn't exactly stick to one thing. Like, because I enjoy that. Like, I do enjoy channels that stick to some things, but I also like channels that do a variety of things. Like, I watch a dude who, like, one day he's like commentating on like a movie, and then the next day he's commentating on like some D&D podcast I've never heard about, and then I'm like, I'm gonna watch that now.
See, that's the thing I feel like we're losing as like more corporations and stuff make YouTube videos and stuff, and we stick to certain trends. Like, we're losing people as creatives. Like, imagine if YouTube as a platform, instead of like you following a particular thing, you're following people and their interests and what they do.
That's what it started with.
So one week, some dude could upload like a gaming video, and then the next week they're doing like a how to build something or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't watch it necessarily for that. You watch it because it's the person.
I mean, that's me. Like I used to have that at one point. I used to literally, I wouldn't like watching a video. I wouldn't want to because I was so bored. But I would just watch it because I was subscribed to the person.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I was like, no, I'm not enjoying this. And like, so why am I still watching their videos? And so I started unsubscribing. I did like a mass unsubscribe to a whole bunch of people. Yeah. Because I was like, I'm not watching your content. Like, it's good, but it's not intriguing me enough. Yeah. If I don't watch your videos for a month, it usually means you just don't have my attention. And I'm sorry, I like your content, but I don't have time for you.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's another thing. You're fighting for like people's time. Because people don't have enough time to watch everything they want to watch. Like, I've got backlogs and backlogs of like movies and TV I need to watch. And it just gets longer as I go along. So you really got to fight for people's attention.
Yeah, there's been like movies that I've wanted to watch in the past, and then I'm like, you know what? It's been so long of me waiting to watch this movie that now I'm at the point I just don't.
Yeah, like you just stop caring. Like, it's interesting. Like when you're like us, a creative, and you're like stepping into like, you know, you realize you got to put yourself out there and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, how do I do that? Like, I am too inexperienced to be one of those really popular people that go around and give out advice and things like that. And it's like, well, what is there for me? What kind of content? Because this is the problem I've been going through recently, is trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to make my channel.
Because you wanna do normal film stuff, but then you also know that won't get views, and the stuff that gets views is like the making fucking LED lights and the fucking like fan theories and stuff like that. And
that's the thing. I like doing film stuff. I like editing. I like, you know, Marvel, DC, comics, all that stuff. I actually love inventing, and it's something I would love to get back into. Not only that now, but art as well. As I like work alongside doing my graphic novel, I would love to have all that stuff on my channel. But I'm scratching my head trying to figure out
what's
how.
the thing is, I feel as though people, like, you could stream, like, making a graphic novel. Because people love watching the creative mind.
Yeah.
But they like to, like, watch alongside it. But it's so hard to get, like, big on Twitch. And it's so hard to, like, do so much.
That's the thing about creatives. You end up wanting to do like so much shit, and then you're like, well, fuck, I need to pick one, or else none of these are going to be successful. Like, I could do like a building DIY channel, and I honestly guarantee that it would probably blow up decently.
I mean, my channel, like, for my channel, I don't even know what blows up anymore. Like, things I thought would blow up that didn't. My furry video, my second one,
Right.
I thought that was gonna blow up because the first one didn't. Fireman, just because it was a really trending topic, thought that was gonna blow up. Definitely didn't. Other things, probably some of my gaming videos. Nah, they've.
My question for you is, what do you do once you upload these videos? Like,
I literally, I don't know how to promote. Genuinely.
that I feel like is your issue.
Oh, well, we don't really need to talk about that.
Well, I guess, you know, backtracking from that, because I feel like we've kind of covered the basics of that anyways.
Yeah, because I'm not going to go anywhere with it until, I don't know, you teach me.
We're not going to go that deep.
Nah.
I guess kind of backtracking, I guess a question we should finish off for good is the working in a group of friends who all have the same kind of goals as you. I know for one, it can be kind of competitive.
Yeah.
Like, were you wanting to add to the question, or were you just asking that?
Well, you know, like, I do have my own views on the subject. But, you know, like, in a group setting, you know, like, with our own experiences with Park Squad and things like that, it tends to really be whoever's, like, it's so much of how the public perceives you, you know, kind of thing.
Mm.
Like, say you made a video,
Yeah.
right? You know, most likely, no one's going to even bring it up.
No.
But if, like, some other people in the group create a video, you'll get, like, basically everyone talking about it.
Like when you did like New Year's.
Yeah. Like, I think I found a pretty good spot with the group. As long as I, like, kind of link it in and bring it up with people, they do start to, like, talk about that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I think it's just my sort of content is a bit of a guilty pleasure. Like, Hayden's probably explained it to me best. Like, he likes watching it, but he hates liking it.
It would be one of those things where, like, you watch it, but you wouldn't tell people you watch it.
Yeah.
Which which is why his promoting situation is so dire.
Oh yeah, it's why I can't upload. Like I want to be like, oh, this is my YouTube on my Facebook, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I don't really want people to know about it.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a few videos in before I promote my channel again, because New Year's video, that had some like pretty sensitive stuff in it.
So what I like about podcasts, though, you can say personal stuff, but at the same time, no one has any fucking idea.
Yeah, because most people don't watch them long enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're at the point where it's literally just you and me talking to each other.
It pretty much is at that point. So basically, yeah, with the whole group thing, it's mainly just competitive, and like, you know, people will go to like the 1 to 2 particular people that they know is like the best.
Yeah.
I that's what I don't like. It's a very subjective thing.
Oh, it is subjective as hell.
Because I'm the best, but in a different way. I'm the best at bringing comedy out through like editing or through like filming. I'm probably the best at like creating improv moments. Like, I'm not saying I am, but those are what I feel though.
Oh, everyone has
my
that like strengths, yeah.
Whereas I think I suck when it comes to like
Making a more
promoting
streamlined video.
Yeah. For my Sonic Sucks video, I legitimately like I don't know how to edit it. I genuinely don't, because I don't have footage. Like, I've got the footage of the trailer and stuff, but I don't want to just play that over and over again. Yeah. Like, you know how most channels do that shit. I don't want to do that, because like I'm like, no, that's crap. That's lazy, and I want to do something super hectic and make it really professional. But I can't. Yeah. But my problem is that I have too high expectations.
High expectations. That is very difficult to deal with in a creative setting. Because these days, when I'm talking to people about film ideas, we never struggle to come up with cool ideas. What we struggle with is coming up with ideas we can accomplish.
Yeah, because the parkour one.
The parkour one. I have this really good film idea, which I'm not going to explain in detail because I still want to do it. But essentially, I needed someone who could do parkour, and I wanted to film it in the city. Now, limitations to that. I don't know anyone who does parkour. There's a lot of health and safety issues to that. And thirdly, trying to film in Brisbane City is an absolute nightmare. So many permits.
Oh, I've tried before. I tried so hard. Do you want to know what's really fucked though?
What?
I could go into Brisbane City and film a YouTube video, but I can't go into Brisbane City and film a film.
Yeah. No. Like fucking David can rock on down and shoot his little vlog and like, you know, not help the world progress at all. But say Ben here comes up with this really cool innovative film idea. But no, we're not going to let you film that. No, sit back and watch David have a fucking churro and like look at the Brisbane River.
Dear old David, we are very sorry. We love you so very much. Please come back.
Fuck you, David.
I feel as though there shouldn't be any rules about public property. I get why there are some,
Yeah.
but I feel as though it's public property.
I feel like to the point where when you need those massive permits, it should be when you're doing a proper full-on film with like a budget.
Oh yeah.
Not like, you know, uni student level, we're going to have like one camera and like 5 people.
But you see, that's the thing. Our world runs on 3 things: money,
Yep.
time,
Yep.
and giving a shit.
Yeah.
Those are 3 things that the government, the big man, all of those sorts of people don't give a shit about. They've
Yeah.
got all the money, they've got all the time, and they don't give any shits.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you come along and you're like, hi, I'm a uni student, I want to do some work experience in the city. No! Can't.
Jump scare warning for this
We've got-
section.
We've got money, time, and we don't give a shit. Get back to your broke ass home.
Fuck off. We got to go make a new Apple advert.
And it's just like, it's just ridiculous. And even uni doesn't support you.
Hell no. Like, we're not allowed to use the equipment, the studios, or anything unless it's for a uni-based project.
Oh yeah, the time that I tried to use like the uni funding that they said we could use, and then
I remember you getting a, email.
yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked. Because they're like, no, fuck you. You're not going to actually make films. No, we're just going to pretend for 3 years like you're going to go somewhere. And then you can go back to your full-time manager position at Bunnings.
Hey, we're not supposed to talk about that.
All the Bunnings managers right now just listening to this.
Bunnings represent.
Bunnings!
Is this guy actually from Bunnings? I'm gonna subscribe.
Bro, like, what the fuck you want? You got snags? You got wood?
Maybe I should upload this to r/Bunnings.
Oh my god. Featuring Bunnings.
But yeah, it's like, it's just fucked. And they just don't want to support you. They're like, yeah, we're here to like help, and like we're here to make you understand that you can't film anywhere.
Exactly. Because that's literally all they've taught us.
We're here to tell you that if you make one mistake, you're dead, broke, and on the street.
Yeah. Because, like, Ben here, you tried to, like, get something for, like, a personal film or something, didn't you? Or wasn't it this for, like...
That was for the K-pop.
The K-pop project we were doing. And this dude nearly gets kicked out of, like, school, like, the uni, for, like, just trying to do this thing. Like, what the fuck? Griffith, calm the fuck down. Like, let's be real, that K-pop video wasn't going to go very far.
Yeah.
Like, what was it you were trying to access?
So if like I had caused, if there was any accidents that happened, we were funded, like we had insurance. They never said that we couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
They told us that we could.
Because we're not covered by the insurance unless it's a Griffith project.
Well, we know that now.
Yeah, exactly. Which is so fucked, honestly. Like, you're paying a shit ton of money just to go here. Can we not get the insurance? Like, even if it was like we had to go through a bit of a process, you know, like, you know.
I wouldn't mind paying more money.
Like, here's the thing. Imagine they give you the insurance, but all you need to do is fill out a few forms, inform them of what's going to happen. Like, is it really that hard, Griffith? Like, come on.
I'm not even kidding. Like, you know how the $150 bond? I will pay $500 if I am able to access that for anything I do.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, here's the thing. We can do all the same things that we do for, like, the Griffith projects and be just as safe. Like, if you put, we're going to jump off a bridge, they're going to be like, well, no, we're not going to approve this.
Yeah, it's like my experience when I did that. They literally have more expectations than the fucking, like, uni tutors. The Brisbane council is just like, no, you can't, like, film here and you can't use fire. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was just testing.
Like, they were like, how dare you even ask if we allow you to do that? No, get the fuck out of our school.
And the Brisbane council, they were a lot nicer. They were a lot more understandable. Yeah. They were a lot more like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's like you're just trying to like get out there and stuff. It's all good.
Like no, you can't do it at this point. Like maybe when you're a bit more professional and can afford it, but
yeah.
Like just find like some private property or stuff like that. And like we informed your uni tutor, like that's all they said. They're like, we informed them. They didn't know that the uni tutor's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Fucking tell the principal that you're trying to ruin our business. Maybe this is what gets us kicked out of uni.
Like, have you seen the, like, you know, successes from Griffith? Like, you know, how they put all the posters of, like, the big things Griffith has accomplished? They've accomplished nothing. There was not a single poster that I saw going into Griffith that I recognized.
There's Lion.
Oh, there is Lion. I'll give them that.
But it was probably just some dude who was on it.
Yeah, it was probably like the gaffer. Like, it was Kevin from catering. That's their big score.
I'm just like, I don't want to like get out of uni, create like films, and if they get popular, it all be credited back to the fucking uni.
I didn't even think about that. Fuck off, Griffith. Don't you dare take credit for my success. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's okay, because once I get an award, I'm going to publicly outspeak against Griffith.
Dude, they could sue you.
Nah, fuck 'em.
They could sue us now if we were anywhere near popular.
Yeah, true. I mean, or if they were anywhere near the end of this video.
I mean, it's crazy. If we had actual viewership and Griffith saw this, we'd probably get sued.
Oh no, we'd get expelled.
Expelled for sure. Which makes you kind of realize freedom of speech,
Oh, it's fucked.
it's fucked.
Can't say anything bad about anyone. Not allowed to. Not allowed to say your truth. Not allowed to say what's like matters to you. If you try and complain, you get shut down.
Yeah. It's seeping its way into all corners of life, though.
Yeah.
Like, even just on personal levels now, people get so offended so easily.
Oh yeah. I don't actually think I've brought this up, and I wanted to. In Australia, there is a new law that is going to be passed. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in to the podcast of Going Deeper, where we tell you live in breaking news you can get sued for swearing in public. Congratulations!
Fuck.
What does our world come to? You know, this is Australia, right? Who doesn't swear in public?
It's like literally part of the Australian identity to
I
swear.
think that's what it is.
Like,
I think they're trying to change that. I believe it's because some policeman got really upset that he got sworn at when he pulled someone over for speeding even though they were under the limit.
Like, Australia was so good with this stuff. Like, you think about if you went over to America and said, like, cunt or some shit like that, you'd be fucking destroyed. But you come to Australia and it's like, oh, yeah, sup, cunt? How you going?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even hostile.
I've gone to like stores.
Yeah.
And I've like sworn while talking to like the cashier or something, but it's in a friendly jest. And they're like, yeah.
Because here's the thing. Guess what, motherfuckers? The only reason it's offensive is because someone said it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Words are meaningless.
Like, dude, it's not even the word. It's just the implication behind it, which is hilarious. Because you can use these words without being aggressive about it. Like I just exampled, you know, like subcan.
Yeah.
Like
go
I'm not
fuck
trying
yourself.
I'm not trying to start a fight there. It's like,
Nah. Or it's like, go fuck yourself.
yeah, like you know,
But
fuck
it's the
off.
same. It's the same thing with like saying sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry has no meaning. Like legitimately. Like if we're going with this, like, sorry has no meaning. Like you can say sorry to someone, but you cannot mean it.
Yeah.
So what is the point of saying sorry if you don't mean it? And then it's even more meaningless when it comes to texting.
Yeah.
You can say sorry to someone and they will take it as genuine, unless they 100% know that you were being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Because like words just don't have meaning anymore. And I feel as though we need to like build back up like a thing where words have meaning. Like, sure, I support that you want to get rid of swearing in public because it is bad. I do get that. It
Like, yeah,
is
you
bad.
don't just go up to like an area with like a bunch of little kids running around just like, oh, fucking shit, mate. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of like teaching them all this horrible shit. You know, like it's not needed, but like, you know what else isn't needed? Fucking suing people and
Yeah,
fining them
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, finding someone for something like I find it hard to not swear sometimes.
Yeah. It's genuinely hard.
Because I've done it so much. And it is a bad habit. I know it is a bad habit.
Like, look, we could live without it, but here's the thing. You start censoring swearing, and then it gets to the point where you're just censoring literally anything that's offensive.
Oh, yeah. Like, fucking boom is becoming a swear word.
Like,
That's literally what they describe themselves as. Baby boomer. They chose that word.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking not allowed to be said.
yeah. Like, here's the thing. I feel like any word can be given a vicious meaning. So, like, do we just ban every word?
Oh, yeah, Ryan.
Do we just stop talking?
Dude. Stop being Ryan.
You fucking Gavin.
Don't compare me to shit like that.
You're such a Gavin. Fuck you.
But it's like words and meanings change all the time.
Yeah.
Like gay used to mean happy, and then it became like a bad connotation for like male on male relationships because they would call someone like gay because they're so happy all the time, but they didn't mean it in like the happy all the time manner. Yeah. But because like they wouldn't get offended by that, they were like, fine, we'll take something off. Else, fag means small bag of sticks. Well, small dick, because stick rhymes with dick. You're a faggot now.
That's funny.
And then it's like it's ridiculous. Like, shit literally just means poo. If I go out into the public and I say shit, I'm gonna get fined, and then I'm gonna be like, "What are you talking about? I just took a massive dump in the middle of the street."
Like, we're talking about just general, like, people talking, hanging out in public. Imagine how much more censored it's going to be as, like, a creative or, like, filmmaker.
That's what I was thinking. Can you not go out into the street, like, filming something and, like, say a swear word? Are we going to have to, like, put on the risk assessment now, swear word?
That's what I wonder. Like, is swearing straight out banned in films now? Because, like, here's the thing. Like, if we can't just swear in public just generally, what about films? Like, say we're shooting a scene outdoors. Can we not swear even though it's rated, you know, like R or above and it's meant for, like, mature audiences?
I mean, why are we even banning swearing? Why aren't we banning like kids having access to social media? Why aren't we why aren't we finding parents who let their kids just be babysat by fucking YouTube?
We don't need, like, little Timmy just scrolling around on the internet finding shit.
Like, we can go. I'm gonna go real serious for a second here. If you want a relationship so badly that you even have to go online and talk to strangers, like probably pedophiles, to get love or to feel loved, just like go to a psychologist, like talk to a counselor, talk to your parents, like talk to anyone, like talk to close friends. And like I know, like, guys that are 16 years old, they're cunts. They only care about one thing, and that's sex. Like, Minecraft. Oh, yeah, Minecraft. But, on it, or even if you're, like, a guy, and, you want to feel love, too. Like,
dude, online dating is so ingrained into this culture now.
It is so normal for, like, kids to, go and find, like, their spouse online. Kids. I'm fine with adults. Adults can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't care.
By then you've been raised. If you do something stupid, it's on you.
Oh yeah. Like, I believe that, like, we need to be like to our kids. No. You should, like, dating is fine, and like finding people online is fine. But you have to, like, really trust this person.
Yeah.
Like, I talk to a lot of people on there, but I always stick with the ones that are really insecure, and I'm always there, like, I want to be here for you so that you don't get fucked over.
Like, it concerns me as, like, someone who does see themselves wanting kids in the future and, like, worrying about how insane it's going to be by the time our generation has kids. You know, like, how fucked is it going to be by then? Especially with censorship in the works, like...